Do you ever wonder about the true magic behind the man in the red suit? The silent whispered wishes and the glittering anticipation of Christmas morning? Many people know Santa Claus as a happy old man, a jolly figure whose booming laugh echoes through frosted winter nights. A benevolent spirit whose very presence signals warmth, generosity, and the joyous spirit of giving. They picture him, perhaps, in a velvet armchair by a crackling fire, a half-eaten gingerbread cookie nestled beside an empty glass of milk, his spectacles perched precariously on his nose as he pores over lists of names. This image, while universally cherished and undeniably true in spirit, is merely the surface shimmer of a legacy far richer and more profound. A story woven into the very fabric of human hope and selfless kindness that stretches back through the mists of time. Before the sleigh bells, before the reindeer soared against a starlit canvas, before the North Pole hummed with elfin industry, there was Nicholas, a kind man who loved helping others with a quiet, unwavering devotion that touched the lives of countless souls. He lived in the ancient world, in a land steeped in history and vibrant culture, far from the icy solitude of the Arctic. His world was not one of snow and reindeer, but of sun-drenched olive groves, bustling marketplaces, and the ebb and flow of human joy and suffering. He carried within him a rare compassion, a deep well of empathy that compelled him to act whenever he witnessed hardship. His heart was a vast, open landscape, always seeking opportunities to alleviate pain, to bring a glimmer of hope into the darkest corners of despair. It wasn't about grand gestures or public accolades for Nicholas. It was about the silent, impactful act, the hand extended in darkness, the unexpected light in a moment of need. His very essence radiated a warmth that drew people to him, even as he often sought to perform his good deeds with a humble anonymity, preferring the quiet satisfaction of knowing he had made a difference over any earthly recognition. He understood that true generosity came not from an abundance of wealth, but from an abundance of spirit, a willingness to share what little or much one possessed with those who had less. St. Nicholas was known for his kindness, a reputation that transcended geographical boundaries and generations, solidifying his place not just in history, but in the collective memory of humanity. Tales of his extraordinary benevolence spread like warm currents across the land, whispered from villager to villager, sung by bards, and etched into the oral traditions of the people. They spoke of the impoverished father who couldn't afford dowries for his 3 daughters, dooming them to a bleak future, only to find 3 bags of gold mysteriously appearing by their window over successive nights, enough to secure their future. They spoke of him protecting sailors from treacherous storms, of providing food for the hungry during famines, of comforting the sick and the lonely with words that healed the spirit as much as medicine healed the body. These were not mere anecdotes. They were living testaments to a man whose life was a ceaseless act of giving, an embodiment of pure, unadulterated love for his fellow human beings. Each tale, embroidered, perhaps, by time and admiration, nonetheless contained the undeniable kernel of his true nature, a man who saw the inherent dignity in every person and strove to uplift them, often in secret, always with profound respect. His legend grew, not because he sought fame, but because the light of his deeds was too bright to remain hidden. People saw in him the very best of humanity, a beacon of hope in a world often shadowed by hardship. His kindness was not just a trait, it was a force, an undeniable energy that radiated outwards, inspiring those around him to emulate his gentle spirit. The echoes of his compassion reverberated through time, a testament to the enduring power of a single, kind heart to change the world, one generous act at a time. This was the genesis, the quiet, humble beginning of the legend, rooted in a man whose greatest joy was bringing joy to others. The North Pole is special because it is the home of Santa, a place where the very air shimmers with ancient magic and boundless joy. A sanctuary hidden away from the bustling clamor of the modern world. It is a realm of eternal winter, yet paradoxically, it pulses with a warmth that emanates from the heart of pure generosity. Imagine vast, undulating expanses of pristine, diamond-dusted snow, stretching endlessly beneath a sky that dances with the ethereal greens, purples, and blues of the aurora borealis, a nightly celestial ballet. Giant, crystalline ice formations rise like fantastical sculptures, reflecting the polar light in a kaleidoscope of hues. Here, the silence is profound, broken only by the soft crunch of an elf's boot, the distant tinkle of sleigh bells in training, or the low, comforting rumble of Santa's own laughter. It is a place of perpetual preparation. A grand stage where the magic of Christmas is meticulously crafted year after year. The very atmosphere is charged with expectation, with the anticipation of countless dreams taking flight. Every snowflake, every gust of wind, every shimmering facet of ice seems to hum with the collective hopes and wishes of children around the globe. This isn't just a geographical location. It's a state of being, a vibrant, living entity powered by belief and goodwill. A secret world where the impossible becomes the ordinary, and kindness is the ultimate currency. Nestled deep within this breathtaking, frosted landscape stands Santa's magnificent, sprawling home. A structure that seems to have grown organically from the very snow itself, yet glows with an inviting, cozy warmth. It is a marvel of festive architecture, built from timbers of ancient, frost-kissed pine
and glistening ice bricks, adorned with intricate carvings of holly and evergreen, its windows framed by thick, velvety snowdrifts.
Inside, the magic continues, sprawling into many rooms, including Santa's office and a kitchen that always smells faintly of peppermint and gingerbread. Santa's office is a testament to organized chaos, a chamber where the world's wishes coalesce into actionable plans. The walls are lined with floor-to-ceiling shelves, laden with thick, leather-bound ledgers, each spine meticulously labeled with a year, dating back centuries. Scrolls of parchment, tied with silken ribbons, spill from cubbyholes, while delicate feather quills stand ready in ornate inkwells. A massive oak desk dominates the room, its surface buried under mountains of letters from children, some painstakingly written, others adorned with crayon drawings of improbable creatures and dream bicycles. A magnificent globe, larger than Santa himself, sits in one corner, glowing with an internal light, allowing him to pinpoint any location with a mere touch. The air in this room carries the scent of old paper, beeswax, and a faint, comforting whiff of pipe tobacco, an aroma that speaks of thoughtful contemplation and diligent work. Through the tall, arched windows, he often watches the elves scurrying below, their bright green and red outfits a cheerful splash against the stark white snow, a quiet, contented smile playing on his lips. This is where he reads every letter, feels the weight of every wish, and begins to weave the intricate tapestry of Christmas night. Adjacent to this industrious hub is the heart of the home, the kitchen, a truly magnificent space that radiates warmth and comfort. Imagine enormous copper pots gleaming on racks above a massive stone hearth, where a perpetual fire crackles merrily, sending sparks dancing up the wide chimney. The air is thick with the intoxicating aroma of cinnamon, nutmeg, melted chocolate, and vanilla, a fragrant embrace that instantly soothes the soul. Long, sturdy wooden tables, scrubbed to a pristine sheen, are often dusted with flour or adorned with cooling trays of freshly baked cookies, their edges perfectly golden. Brightly colored ceramic bowls brim with glistening candied fruits, and jars of homemade jams line the shelves, reflecting the soft glow of the firelight. This kitchen isn't just a place for cooking. It's a sanctuary of sustenance and love, where the true magic of Mrs. Claus shines brightest. Mrs. Claus helps Santa by taking care of the house, a role far more encompassing and vital than a mere domestic duty. She is the anchor, the calm center of the joyous storm that is the North Pole. Her days are a beautiful symphony of nurturing and organization, ensuring that the grand machinery of Christmas runs with unwavering precision and heartfelt warmth. With nimble fingers and a knowing smile, she bakes vast quantities of gingerbread, decorating each cookie with intricate designs that mirror the snowflakes outside. her movements precise and practiced from centuries of joyful labor. The comforting aroma of her confections wafts through every corridor,
a fragrant reassurance that all is well. She mends the elves' tiny uniforms, her thimble glinting in the firelight as she hums ancient carols.
her stitches imbued with care and durability. She oversees the endless cycles of washing and pressing, ensuring that Santa's iconic suit is always pristine, its velvet soft and vibrant red, ready for its grand yearly debut. But her contributions extend far beyond the practical. She listens with an open heart as Santa shares his concerns, offering sage advice, a gentle word of encouragement, or a quiet, understanding presence. She helps him sort through the mountains of mail, her keen eyes often spotting a particular detail or a hidden plea in a child's scrawled handwriting that Santa might have otherwise missed in his vast overview. She is the ultimate manager of logistics, ensuring that the elves are well fed and energized with her wholesome meals, that their sleeping quarters are cozy and their spirits bright. She organizes the daily schedules, coordinating the comings and goings of the reindeer trainers and the various specialized elf teams. Her gentle authority is respected by all, her wisdom sought after, her kindness a constant, comforting presence. When a young elf feels overwhelmed by the toy-making frenzy, it's Mrs. Claus who offers a warm mug of cocoa and a reassuring pat on the shoulder, reminding them of the joy their work brings. She is the quiet strength behind Santa's boisterous joy, the steady hand guiding the bustling household, and the warm heart that ensures the North Pole remains a haven of love and magic. Without her tireless dedication, her meticulous care, and her boundless love, the very fabric of Christmas would surely unravel. She is the unsung hero, the quiet force without whom the grand spectacle of Christmas simply could not exist, embodying the spirit of selfless service and boundless affection that truly makes a house a home and a legend a living reality. Her magic, though less overt than Santa's flight, is deeply embedded in every stitch, every crumb, and every moment of peace and joy experienced within the walls of their special North Pole home. In the cavernous, sprawling heart of the North Pole, a symphony of industrious clang and clatter, soft whirring, and excited chatter echoes endlessly through the workshop, a vibrant, magical realm dedicated to the creation of dreams. This bustling wonderland is populated by the elves, diminutive figures whose bright eyes sparkle with an innate sense of mischief and an unparalleled dedication to their craft. Even though they are small, they are very strong, possessing a surprising physical power that belies their delicate frames. Picture them, barely reaching Santa's waist, yet effortlessly hefting crates of newly carved wooden trains, or maneuvering complex miniature construction projects with a coordinated precision that would make
any engineer marvel. Their muscles, honed by centuries of joyful labor, flex beneath their smart, evergreen tunics, allowing them to twist metal, hammer nails, and assemble intricate clockwork mechanisms with astonishing speed and dexterity. They work with a boundless energy, their tiny hammers tapping out a joyful rhythm, their high-pitched laughter punctuating the whirring of gears and the rustling of wrapping paper. Each elf is a master artisan, their hands imbued with a touch of magic that transforms raw materials into objects of wonder. They are the heart and soul of the toy-making operation. Their collective enthusiasm fueling the grand engine of Christmas. Their meticulousness is legendary. They make sure they give the right gifts. A daunting task that requires an almost supernatural level of organization and intuition. Imagine rooms filled with towering shelves, categorized not just by age or gender, but by personality types, by specific childhood dreams, by wishes whispered into pillows in the dead of night. Each toy, once crafted and polished to perfection, undergoes a rigorous process of inspection. A team of specialized whisper elves even possesses the rare ability to subtly sense the latent desire within a child's heart, ensuring that the rocking horse isn't too small, the doll has the perfect shade of hair, or the remote control car has just the right speed. They consult the naughty and nice list, a perpetually updating, shimmering parchment that glows faintly with untold stories of good deeds and minor missteps. This list isn't just a simple binary, it's a nuanced record, interpreted with fairness and a deep understanding of childhood complexities. They ensure that no two children in the same family receive the same gift if their hearts desire something different. And they adjust for last-minute changes of mind, thanks to a network of dream weavers who subtly monitor children's subconscious wishes. The elves understand that a gift isn't just an object. It's a vessel for joy, a tangible expression of love and understanding. And it must be absolutely perfect for its intended recipient. Their commitment to this precision is absolute, driven by the profound belief that every child deserves a moment of pure, unadulterated delight on Christmas morning. The elves' duties extend far beyond the crafting of toys. They are the logistical masterminds behind the entire global operation. They help Santa organize all the information so that Christmas Eve goes smoothly. A feat of coordination that would overwhelm the most advanced supercomputers. Picture a massive, shimmering map of the world in the central planning room. Its continents and oceans glowing softly, pinpricks of light indicating every home, every child. Specialized route mapping elves meticulously plot Santa's journey, calculating the most efficient path. Factoring in time zones, weather patterns, chimney access points, and the precise moment each child will be sound asleep. They manage the Wish Fulfillment Database, a dynamic, ever-evolving compendium of children's letters, their behavior reports, and cross-referenced gift preferences, ensuring no detail is overlooked. Other elves are responsible for the complex inventory management of the present sack, ensuring that the right gifts are loaded in the correct order for each stop. There are weather watchers who predict global atmospheric conditions with uncanny accuracy, and reindeer handlers who oversee the complex feeding and training schedules of the magical herd. Every single piece of data, from the number of cookies left out in Ohio to the latest chimney structural integrity reports from Tokyo, is meticulously gathered, cross-referenced, and analyzed by the elf teams. They hold daily, sometimes hourly briefings with Santa, presenting him with updated projections, potential challenges, and contingency plans. Their communication network is a marvel of efficiency, utilizing enchanted scrolls that transmit information instantly across the workshop and even to the reindeer stables. The goal is singular and absolute: to eliminate any possibility of a hiccup, a delay, or a forgotten child. The elves understand the immense responsibility entrusted to them, the global expectation resting on their tiny shoulders. Their dedication is not merely about completing a task. It's about safeguarding the universal belief in magic, about delivering hope and wonder to millions, and about upholding the timeless tradition of Christmas with unwavering precision and joyous commitment. It is their tireless work, their exceptional organizational skills, and their collective magic that transforms Santa's seemingly impossible mission into a beautiful, annual reality. Beyond the shimmering walls of the workshop, in a stable carved from glistening ice and imbued with an inexplicable warmth, reside the magical reindeer, magnificent creatures whose strength and spirit are as boundless as the Arctic sky. Leading this extraordinary team is Rudolph, a reindeer whose very name evokes tales of triumph over adversity, a symbol of unique gifts shining brightly. He has a bright red nose that glows in the dark, a beacon of pulsating, ruby light that casts a soft, warm crimson glow upon the snow and ice around him. It isn't just a novelty. It's a living, breathing marvel of pure, concentrated Christmas magic, a luminous orb that hums with an almost palpable energy. When he breathes, the light intensifies, pulsing in rhythm with his powerful heart. The other reindeer, their coats varying shades of brown and caramel, watch him with respect, their eyes reflecting the gentle brilliance of his nose. They are all special, each with their own unique abilities. Dasher's incredible speed, Dancer's graceful agility, Prancer's elegant leaps, Vixen's cunning navigation, Comet's starlight-fueled bursts, Cupid's heartfelt aim,
Donner's thundering power, and Blitzen's lightning quickness. But Rudolph's light is truly one of a kind. A magical compass and torch combined. His nose helps guide Santa's sleigh through the most treacherous and bewildering conditions imaginable, making him an indispensable leader. Imagine a night so thick with fog that the world disappears beyond the sleigh's runners. A swirling vortex of white emptiness. Or a blizzard so fierce, laden with stinging ice and roaring winds, that human instruments would simply fail. In such moments, Rudolph's nose cuts through the impenetrable gloom like a laser beam, illuminating the path forward with an unwavering, vibrant glow. It doesn't just provide light. It projects a magical field of vision, allowing Santa to see beyond the storm, to anticipate upcoming thermals or turbulent air currents, to spot the faintest outline of a chimney against a snow-laden roof. Santa holds the reins, but it is Rudolph's intuitive navigation, his innate sense of direction, and the powerful magic emanating from his nose that truly steers them. He feels the pull of the earth's magic, senses the silent wishes of sleeping children, and instinctively knows the most direct and safest route. With Rudolph leading, the sleigh cuts a confident path through hurricanes and hailstorms, over towering mountain ranges and vast, churning oceans. Every journey an incredible testament to his unique gift and the profound trust Santa places in him. The combined magic of the reindeer and Santa's ancient, enchanted sleigh allows them to travel around the world in one night. A miraculous feat that defies the very laws of time and space as mortals understand them. This isn't merely about speed. It's about a profound manipulation of reality. A bending of the temporal fabric. As the reindeer launch themselves into the frigid Arctic air, their powerful hooves barely skimming the snow, the sleigh shimmers, growing lighter, almost translucent. The bells on their harnesses chime with a sound that reverberates not just through the air, but through time itself, creating ripples that stretch and compress the hours. The reindeer, infused with the pure essence of Christmas spirit and the collective belief of billions, become conduits for this magic. They don't just fly fast. They phase, they shimmer, they dance between moments, allowing them to visit every home in every time zone before dawn breaks. The sleigh itself, handcrafted from ancient, star-dusted wood, vibrates with a soft, ethereal hum, absorbing the kinetic energy of flight and converting it into a temporal advantage. When Santa and his team cross the international date line, the magic intensifies, stretching the night to accommodate their colossal task, without ever making them feel rushed or hurried. From their vantage point high above the earth, continents blur into abstract paintings of light and shadow.
Oceans become shimmering canvases, and cities twinkle like scattered diamonds. The feeling of soaring above the world, experiencing the silent majesty of a moonlit planet, is breathtaking. A privileged view granted only to Santa and his faithful companions. This incredible ability isn't just for convenience. It's essential for maintaining the unbroken chain of Christmas tradition, for ensuring that every child, regardless of where they live or what challenges they face, receives a moment of pure, unadulterated magic. It is the culmination of ancient enchantment, dedicated practice, and an unwavering belief in the power of giving that propels them across the globe in a single, unforgettable night. The mechanics of gift delivery are as finely tuned and magically intricate as the celestial dance of the aurora. Santa, a master of stealth and efficiency, has perfected his methods over centuries. He slips into homes with the grace of a falling snowflake, leaving not a whisper nor a trace. While the iconic image of him descending a chimney is universally cherished, Santa can also use windows if a house has no chimney, or even, in more modern homes, the subtle shimmering of a keyhole, a quiet entry facilitated by the same temporal magic that allows him global travel. His body, temporarily imbued with a pliable, almost gaseous quality, can shrink and expand at will, allowing him to navigate the tightest spaces without disturbing a single dust bunny or waking a curious pet. He steps through glass panes as if they were mist, re-solidifying gently on the other side, his heavy boots making no sound on hardwood floors or thick carpets. The air around him often carries a faint, fleeting scent of pine and peppermint, a barely perceptible signature of his benevolent presence, vanishing almost as soon as it appears. He moves with a silent reverence, his large figure gliding through darkened rooms, his eyes scanning for the perfect spot to leave a gift, always ensuring the child's sleep remains unbroken, their dreams undisturbed. This adaptability is crucial. Christmas magic must be inclusive, finding a way into every home, every heart, regardless of architectural design. Once inside, the magic of his iconic gift sack truly comes into play. It appears to be an ordinary, albeit oversized, velvet sack slung over his shoulder, but it is a wonder of enchanted capacity. It can hold many presents without ever getting full, an inexhaustible reservoir of carefully selected gifts. Imagine reaching inside and pulling out a perfectly wrapped toy train, only to find an endless array of others just behind it. Dolls with elaborate dresses, shiny new bicycles, intricately designed board games, overflowing art supplies, and cuddly plush animals. The sack is a portal to an organized, magical dimension, where every gift destined for every child on the nice list is perfectly categorized and accessible at Santa's command. There are no tangled ribbons, no crushed boxes, no forgotten items. Each time Santa's hand dips into its depths, it emerges with precisely the right gift for the child whose home he is visiting, presented as if it were the only gift in the world. The interior of the sack, visible only to Santa, is a kaleidoscope of neatly arranged presents, each shimmering faintly with a unique identification spell, ensuring perfect retrieval. It is a symbol of abundance, a testament to the boundless generosity and meticulous planning that defines Santa's mission, ensuring that no child's wish is too grand, and no amount of gifts too many for its magical depths. The entire endeavor is a meticulously choreographed ballet of logistics and unwavering dedication. He plans every step of his journey to make sure no one is missed, a commitment that borders on the superhuman. Weeks, even months before Christmas Eve, Santa, with the help of his chief elves, pores over detailed maps and constantly updated flight manifests. They analyze weather patterns across every continent, cross-reference time zones with pinpoint accuracy, and factor in everything from prevailing winds to local holiday traditions. Each house on the nice list is tagged, its optimal delivery window calculated, its specific gift requirements logged. The route is not merely a line on a map. It's a dynamic, multi-dimensional trajectory that adapts in real time to unforeseen circumstances. A sudden blizzard in the Alps? An unexpected power outage in a small Japanese village? A child falling asleep later than anticipated in Australia? Santa carries with him a miniature, enchanted tablet that displays his route in shimmering light, constantly updating with logistical data and behavioral reports. He makes micro-adjustments on the fly, relying on centuries of experience and an almost symbiotic connection with his reindeer. There's a moment of quiet focus before each descent, a silent nod to Rudolph, a quick check of the illuminated map, a brief review of the child's profile. His mission is absolute, to bring joy to every deserving child. To uphold the magic of Christmas without exception. The enormous weight of this responsibility rests lightly on his broad shoulders. Fueled by his boundless love for humanity and his unwavering commitment to his purpose. Every single decision, every turn of the sleigh, every gentle landing on a rooftop is executed with a precision born of practice and a heart full of joy, all to ensure that the silent, hopeful wish of every child is beautifully, perfectly fulfilled. Santa Claus is known all over the world today, a truly global icon whose image transcends language barriers, cultural differences, and geographical divides. From the bustling metropolises of Tokyo to the ancient villages nestled in the Himalayas, from the vibrant markets of Africa to the sprawling plains of North America. His red suit, white beard, and jolly demeanor are instantly recognizable, evoking a universal sense of warmth and excitement. His story has been translated into countless languages, adapted into countless forms of media, and embraced by cultures far removed from his historical European origins. He is celebrated in songs, immortalized in films, featured in books, and depicted in art across every continent. Children in every corner of the globe grow up hearing tales of his magical journey, his silent generosity, and the joyous wonders he brings. His presence signals the approach of a special time, a period dedicated to giving, to family, and to the enduring spirit of goodwill. He is not just a character. He is a concept, a living embodiment of the spirit of Christmas, a beacon of hope and generosity for billions. These images make children excited, sparking an unbridled anticipation that begins almost as soon as the last remnants of Halloween vanish. Picture a child's eyes widening at the sight of a department store Santa, their tiny hand clutching a carefully scribbled letter filled with heartfelt wishes. Think of the hushed whispers among classmates about what Santa might bring, the feverish debates about whether they've been naughty or nice, the strategic placement of cookies and milk on Christmas Eve, the sight of Santa in a parade, on a television screen, or in a beautifully illustrated book ignites a palpable thrill, a pure, unadulterated joy that brightens their faces and fuels their imagination. The very thought of him landing on their roof, of him quietly placing gifts under their tree, fills their hearts with a magic that is both tangible and ethereal. It's a magic that encourages good behavior, nurtures kindness, and cultivates a sense of wonder in a world that often grows too cynical too fast. The excitement is infectious, spilling over into family traditions, creating cherished memories that last a lifetime. This widespread excitement is the very fuel for Santa's magic, a collective belief that powers his sleigh and makes the impossible a joyful reality. Beyond the gifts, beyond the fleeting moments of excitement, Santa Claus embodies a timeless message, a profound philosophy that guides his every action. He reminds everyone that small acts of kindness can make a big difference. A simple yet powerful truth that forms the very core of his existence. He doesn't just deliver toys. He delivers a message of hope, of compassion, and of the transformative power of a generous heart. When a child receives a gift perfectly suited to their silent wish, they feel seen, understood, and loved. This experience of thoughtful giving inspires them, often subconsciously, to pay that kindness forward. A shared toy, a helping hand, a comforting word. These are the echoes of Santa's spirit resonating in the everyday lives of people. He teaches that wealth is not measured in possessions,
but in the richness of one's spirit and the willingness to share. He shows that the greatest joy comes not from receiving, but from giving.
His legacy isn't just about the gifts under the tree. It's about the spirit of empathy, generosity, and joy that permeates the entire season and, hopefully, extends throughout the year. He is a constant, twinkling reminder that even the smallest gesture, a kind word, a helping hand, a genuine smile, can ripple outwards, touching countless lives and making the world a brighter, more compassionate place for everyone. His enduring presence serves as a gentle, heartfelt call to action for us all, to embody a little bit of Santa's spirit in our own lives, to seek out opportunities for kindness, and to believe in the boundless magic that selfless love can create. If you've been touched by the magic of this story, and you want to continue exploring the hidden depths of wonder and the untold tales that shape our world, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join our community of curious minds, and let's keep the spirit of storytelling alive.
One enchanting narrative at a time.